How do we fill our future with positive thoughts? And how do we guide ourselves in a more hopeful direction when we feel lost and confused? Where do we find the path to lead us back on course toward a journey filled with peace and the energy to face tomorrow? Well, let's start with the inner workings of the brain. When a person has a thought, it results from the brain's neurons firing in a specific pattern. These patterns of neural activity are what allow the brain to process information, make decisions, and control behavior. The brain is a giant network of 86 to 90 billion neurons working together. Focus is one mode that the brain loves, and then there is the default mode. In default mode, our brains wander off and think about things that may trouble us. A wandering mind can consume 50 to 80% of our time each day. The more time we spend in default mode, we run a greater risk of anxiety and depression. And we seesaw back and forth between focus and default mode throughout the day, sometimes getting stuck on our safety and survival. When what we yearn for is peace and happiness. Our thoughts can wander on life's imperfections, fears, and sometimes imaginary fears. So, for example, we may only focus on what we fear instead of seeing the beauty of the space we are in. Fear can trap us from enjoying life. Ask yourself if your thoughts are useful and how do they make you behave. Try shifting your focus and attention to the present. For example, if you're riding a horse for the first time, would you write an email? Probably not. Energy doesn't die, but you can change its form. Practice blowing out negative wandering thoughts like a candle. So when the moment arises and sad or overwhelming thoughts consume your mind, practice extinguishing those negative thoughts and focus on something positive in your life. Reverse bad habits and practice gratitude and reconnect with yourself. When you wake up each morning, think of 5 people you are grateful for. And think about 3 people who care about you. Every week, practice displaying gratitude, compassion, acceptance, meaning, and forgiveness. Get up, get dressed, and get outside. Go for a walk. Reboot your brain and get a good night's sleep. Never give up. Never stop fighting for you. And dig yourself out of the darkness. Practice being positive and kind to yourself and others. When we help others, we also help ourselves. Make peace with your life and where you are at this point in time. Believe the joy you no longer feel now can and will return. Do one thing every day just for you. And show a random act of kindness every day towards someone else. Or maybe it's time to reach out, make amends, and forgive that someone. Or climb that mountain and go for your dreams. Choose positivity. You never know what will happen when you try new things. Yes, you could belly flop. Or maybe something beautiful will emerge on the other side. And if opportunity doesn't come knocking, Build a door. A door to your future. A future filled with peace, joy, and happiness. Jesus loves you, so ask, Jesus, help me. Thank you for watching, and stay safe and well.